Yo, how's it going, YouTube? I am Way, here back some more Forza 5 Fun and Adventure Spring Series, the hot season. On to the first of many this week, Forzathon Weekly Challenge Series 1. This is involving the 1961 Jaguar E-Type. First one up, Chapter 1, Eyecatcher, Own and Drive said car. Chapter 2, Automobile Admiration. This is to take a photo of the car. Chapter 3, Best in Show, win a road race, easy enough. Chapter 4, Faster and Faster. This is to maintain a speed of 100 miles an hour for 1 minute. That might actually be the hard way. Even the highway, the highway lasts a minute. I didn't see that part before. All right, we should be fine here. This is a B700 class. I left it rear-wheel drive. I'll post I have an all-wheel drive tune as well, but the road racing should be easy enough. So let's start. Chapter 1, prove we own it. There we go. Eyecatcher complete. Chapter 2, take a photo. So let's yeah, good enough. Photograph the detective tank. That's all right. It's mental note for later. There we go. Chapter 2 complete. Chapter 3, win a road race. We're gonna go. Let's do. Yeah, we'll do Copper Canyon. That's reasonably short. Road race solo. Boop. And yeah, this should be just fine. Technically, the all-wheel drive tune I'll post in the description is like a second or so faster just because the get-off. The launch at the beginning is such a huge factor, but this does just fine. The handling does very well handling. Sport tires in B class is kind of overkill, but once again, being able to take corners at basically full speed is always fun. There we go, Shelby Cobra. Yes, once again, slow start, but once we start moving here, I think I even went without upgraded transmission, which I normally never do, but this type of car, 4 or maybe 5 gears, plenty. So as you can see here, now we're starting to fall into... Oh, if that Shelby wouldn't have blocked us there. But as you can see, now we're all gas, no brakes. Yeah, we just handle so well. Rear-wheel drive, but it's plenty grippy. We're not gonna, unless you grab the e-brake, we're not gonna spin out, so. Now we have this nice little downhill portion. We can really pick up speed and maybe pull away. In testing, I had no problem, so. Yes, maintain a speed of 100 miles an hour for 1 minute. As you can see there, those were braking lines, and that was us not bothering to brake. This one up here, I might ease off the gas a bit. Yeah, the nice little slalom there. As you can see now, we're starting to pull away. Basically easing off the gas anytime I'm worried about having trouble turning. That's all you really have to do at this point. Off the gas, back on the gas. I will say go in early, attack the corners, or attack your turning, because possibly a little stiff, but then once again, I just like it's for rear-wheel drive. I just like having just a super sticky, you know. Sport tires probably overkill, but so much fun. And now, as you can see, we've pulled away quite a bit. Brake early, let the car turn, and on the gas. Poof. Nice and smooth. No real trouble. And we're through. There we go. No trouble whatsoever. All right, let's make sure we get credits and then hit the highway for our 100 miles an hour. Wheel spin. Doop, 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 doop. 5,000 credits. I wish we could port some of our earnings over to Forza 6. That would be such a big help. And let's make sure... Credit. There we go. Best in show. And now 100 miles an hour for 1 minute. Of all the events, that's probably going to be the hardest. Let's hit the highway. We'll start way back. Just in case. So you actually have to do a little bit of work avoiding traffic, but I'm going to say not an issue. We can take a nice peaceful drive here at night. Doop, doop, doop. And because we're going 100, it's not like when you're in a supercar doing 200 where you can't react to the traffic that spawns in front of you. This is actually quite relaxing. Nudge, nudge here, nudge, nudge there. Piece of cake. I mean, topping out at 130 basically. I guess there's a point where the highway goes downhill a little bit. We might hit 135, but There we go. All done with a fairly usable tune. Once again, the all-wheel drive tune probably a little more competitive, but I just, you know, no reason to switch it if you don't need to for an event or for some points. And there we go. Series 1 completes. Plenty of room on the highway. 5 points onto... something I don't have. Amazing. All right. On to the trial. Best of luck. Have fun. Peace.